For joining us. I'm Amy Rousseau.
I'm LBJ. Two people are in custody after a deputy-involved shooting with Jefferson Parish Sheriff's deputies.
At 2 o'clock this morning, reports show deputies spotted a stolen car near the intersection of Orpheum and Avenue E in Metairie. One of the two suspects was outside of the vehicle and fled on foot before being captured. The second suspect allegedly drove away in the vehicle and led deputies on a short chase before crashing on Metairie Road and Fredericks Avenue.
He was exiting the vehicle. Deputies say the suspect showed a weapon. Deputies shot him, hitting him in his legs.
You know, reality of it is so many times we hear about the victims that are victimized by these car thefts and car burglaries that are occurring. They're out here specifically looking for it. We understand that a lot of these suspects are carrying firearms, which is absolutely the case here. We've got several firearms part of it. And they're putting their lives on the line in order to make sure they protect the citizens here of Jefferson Parish.
The driver was taken to the hospital, currently listed in stable condition. No deputies were harmed.
Our meteorologist Brooke Laser joins us this morning for our first look. Feeling pretty good out there, Amy.
It feels amazing outside, Brooke. I'm so excited to put on my sweater this evening.
Yes, we're almost there. We've got a little over 12 hours to go here before the arrival of this cold front. So something to look forward to. Exciting weekend plans for most across the area. There's a lot going on, and our forecast for all of the above will be beautiful. So good morning. Your forecast first is brought to you by New Orleans Roast. We're waking up right now with the warmest conditions we've had all week. Temperatures in the 70s on both sides of Lake Pontchartrain, 77 at the moment in New Orleans. Here we are looking downtown with improvements, a little bit less haze, though we do still have some lingering from that Canadian wildfire smoke. We'll see it all clear out today with the arrival of this front later on around midnight. So the beach forecast for this weekend looks fantastic. It's still going to be a little bit chilly for that beach weather, but at least tomorrow you could definitely spend some time out there. Upper 70s by Sunday, just glorious, sunny and 74, especially if you're basking in the full-on sunshine. So our 24-hour temperature change, again, warmer. We will not see that tomorrow. Temperatures themselves pretty comfortable at the moment. Let's check on traffic. It's 5:02, and traffic is brought to you by Chip Forstall. So far, so good. We really don't have a whole lot to discuss as it's still very early. Here is the latest check of MSY. No issues at the moment as you're heading into the city. Otherwise, over towards the Mississippi Gulf Coast, we're looking great as well. And as you come towards the Slidell Twin Spans, no problems at the moment either. So we'll take you over to the Causeway in the next hit. Have a great, safe morning.
Thank you so much, Brooke. Now, in a new timeline estimate, the Army Corps of Engineers says the saltwater intrusion and its local impacts could be delayed. The saltwater wedge is now expected to reach Belle Chase by October 13th, St. Bernard Parish on October 28th, Algiers November 23rd, and Gretna November 26th. For communities farther upriver, the level of salt in the water is expected to remain low enough that it won't affect drinking water. In the meantime, work on the underwater sill by the Corps continues.
We're currently 62% complete, and we're looking to have it done by the 12th of October. You know, our daily river surveys show that the salt water that overtops the sill has less salinity and density, but we also see delayed impacts to the Algiers and Gretna facilities in late November.
In the meantime, the Army Corps of Engineers is continuing to assist both Jefferson and Orleans parishes, and will continue daily river surveys to monitor the toe of the saltwater wedge and the performance of the augmented sill.
Meanwhile, the New Orleans Sewerage and Water Board and Jefferson Parish leaders are making sure nothing is left to chance. Jefferson Parish President Cynthia Lee Shang says the new timeline is allowing her to make some changes to plans. The parish is decreasing the number of lay-flat pipes for the last 8 miles of the West Bank pipeline. The Sewerage and Water Board plans to barge river water down to the West Bank intakes in Algiers. Officials say a contractor is ready to build a pipeline within 30 days should the salt water speed up again. A grand jury refuses to indict anyone in the Hard Rock Hotel collapse 4 years ago. Orleans Parish District Attorney Jason Williams' office calls it disheartening. In a written statement, the DA's office faults the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, or OSHA, saying it refused to cooperate with the case, withholding reports. The statute of limitations on criminal charges expires next week.
For the fourth straight year, New Orleans gets a failing grade when it comes to affordable housing. The assessment comes from the Housing NOLA Group. Advocates are now calling for more money in next year's budget to make it affordable for people to live here and make that a bigger priority.
Because it is obvious that we're failing when it comes to housing. The insurance crisis, the utility crisis, the inability for people to buy a home in New Orleans because of interest rates. There are a lot of people who are responsible for that, but there are actually some clear paths forward that we can take.
Andrenica Morris from the group Housing NOLA. That group also wants to see more energy efficient homes and tiny homes for the homeless. Now, the battle over congressional redistricting in Louisiana is headed back to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals this morning.
Advocates are pushing for a new majority black district to be added. Our Zach Labe is live in the studio with us this morning. Zach, you spoke with some of those advocates ahead of today's hearing. What did they say?
Yeah, good morning, Amy and LB. Well, the fight for voting maps in Louisiana is intensifying for sure. The ACLU is really at the forefront of this issue, and they're pushing for a legal congressional voting rights map that ensures minority populations are represented fairly. But the journey to this point has been filled with many legal twists and turns. The core of this issue comes from a decision by the Louisiana legislature to maintain old voting maps, despite census data showing a need for a new district. The ACLU argues this leads to something called packing, where minority voters are clustered into one district, diluting their voting power. They say that this is especially evident in and around District 5, which includes both Baton Rouge and New Orleans. Back in 2022, U.S. District Judge Shelley Dick granted a preliminary injunction saying that the move likely violated Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act and the maps needed to be redrawn. That decision was appealed, leading to a series of legal challenges, eventually reaching the Supreme Court.
We are ardently defending the preliminary injunction ruling. Once that is declared valid, the remedial hearing necessarily needs to take place after that. And we are going to argue up to the moon that the 2024 elections need to be fair.
Now, there are other key dates set later on this month, including a Fifth Circuit hearing and a status conference with that District Judge Shelley Dick. But the legal battle continues this morning when the Fifth Circuit Court opens at 9 o'clock to hear arguments on whether that preliminary injunction was issued correctly.
Now, Zach, we've seen a similar situation play out in the Supreme Court over Alabama's congressional maps. Is that going to affect how the courts will rule in Louisiana?
Yeah, so that case challenged Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act, which prohibits discriminatory voting practices. The ACLU says that the legislature and the state argued that their case against new maps was similar to Alabama's case, so they couldn't move forward until the Supreme Court made a ruling. But now that the higher court made their ruling in favor of Section 2, the ACLU is saying Louisiana officials are arguing that their situation is now not the same, delaying a possible solution even further.
All right, our Zach Labe reporting. Thanks so much. From your local election headquarters, reminder, early voting for the upcoming Louisiana elections ends tomorrow night. You can find a sample ballot on WGNO.com under the local election headquarters tab. Coming up, taking a look at the new Civil Rights Museum in New Orleans, what you can learn about our state's history.